back to the Epic Fails Mom. If you happen to see our first video that we made making our Tootsie Rolls, you could see that even though the Tootsie Rolls weren't a complete failure, we even failed at making videos. We didn't realize you had to shoot them from the side angle, so it looked like we were taking a rest while we made them, but oh well, it still worked. Now we're going to make eclair torts, or if you want to be fancy, it could be eclair torte. So we've got all of our ingredients. We've got a cup of water in our saucepan. We have a half a cup of butter, some salt, a cup of flour, 4 eggs, a package of cream cheese, 3 cups of cold milk, our 2 boxes of instant pudding. As you can see, we believe in using the highest quality products. Wait. Well, okay, so they're not the highest quality. That might be a reason some of our projects don't turn out so well. But why spend too much money if you figure it's just going to fail anyway? Then we have our frozen whipped topping, and last but not least, our magic shell chocolate coating. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. In a saucepan over medium heat, you're going to bring your water, your butter, and your salt. And I usually really measure my salt because I'm not a chef, but we're going to pretend we're chefs, so...
That's not a quarter of a teaspoon.
Oh!
That's a whole lot of salt.
Okay. Well, how about that? A little bit. I love salt. And you're going to bring that to a boil.
Stop. Now apparently the Kool-Aid stained spoon is leaking a bit of pink onto the butter. Oh man, that just got extra flavor. Okay, I really don't know how long this takes to melt. But
one thing we did forget with the ingredients, you can never forget your drink.
always drink on the job.
You might need it to gag down what you've made. Okay, now that we have that boiling, we're going to add the flour all at once. Whoop. Then you're going to stir that until it forms.
Do I do something with the heat?
Nope, you just stir it until a small ball forms.
This ain't gonna make no small ball.
I'm faster then.
I'm scared. It's gonna burn. It's making a ball.
It's making a ball. Then you turn off the heat. You're going to remove it from the heat, and you're going to let that stand for 5 minutes.
It's not a real... Now while you're waiting for your food, I think it's time for a little intermission. Intermission. Break time.
Break time. Intermission. Now you're going to add the eggs one at a time, and you'll beat the egg really well after each one is added.
Let's do Amelia Bedelia style.
Beat on the bird.
Okay.
And you use a wooden spoon. Hence the wooden spoon. They're good for other things than beating your children.
Beating eggs.
Now add the next one. We haven't quite got the chef one-handed.
Oh, I could try it.
We could try.
I want to try it.
She's going to try the one-handed.
Wait, do they crack it on the side with the one hand and open it, right?
I think so.
What's supposed to be happening?
Okay. Now for the third one.
Okay. Watch this. Hold on.
Woo!
Oh. That's a little bit
Bigger
gooier
than
than
slimy.
Holy crap, this
And
is
she's going to incorporate that egg into the mixture. I love that word.
well, the mixture doesn't, because it ain't incorporating.
Yeah. We could get a spatula.
Wait. How do you beat with a wooden spoon like this? Well, I'm used to beating with a whisk.
Okay, and for the fourth and final egg.
My arm is tired. Oh, you don't want to do the one-handed?
Okay, I'll try the one-handed.
Do it. It worked. And there's no shell.
It worked. I have no shell, so might not be pretty, but it worked.
they freaking swear.
And when it's stirred in and smooth, you pour it into a greased 9 by 13 pan. And then, so you pour it into your pan, and then you'll bake it at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. And while you're waiting, that's when you can do little intermission dances, clean up everything that you've spilled.
It's burning
Or
me.
how many bakers does it take to scrape out a pan? 2.
Is it burning you yet?
No.
Promise?
You can stop. Okay, like, I don't know if you guys like to taste while you're cooking, but we've got this spread in. And so I tasted a little bit of it because I love cake batter and cookie dough and stuff, and not so much. Wouldn't try this one without something. I hope this isn't what the whole thing's going to taste like, because that's going to be one big epic fail. Okay.
Oh dear! Ooh, it's supposed to look
Well,
like
don't
this.
worry. It says, while still warm, press lightly on center of puff to create a shell for the crust.
They're not a center of the puffs. There's 8 million puffs.
Just
Like this?
something like maybe that. Press in the center. I wish they had pictures with these recipes. Oh, no, it says
Well, I'm
press
not pushing it.
lightly on center of puff to create a shell for the crust.
Really?
I don't
Here,
know what that means.
You puff it out, man. I don't know what's going on.
Let's look in here. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, okay, I guess. See, because that kind of makes a crust. That's what we're saying
Okay.
at the end. Okay, now we're letting the pie pastry cool, and while that's cooling, we're going to do the rest of the ingredients. So she's going to beat this cream cheese until it's smooth.
Yes. Can you know that?
No.
Oh, man.
How'd you throw it around the bowl? It doesn't matter.
How does it go down? Oh, never mind. How does it go on?
I guess just till it looks smooth. Grab
Oh.
your spatula. Does that look smooth?
Yeah, that's more than me.
Now, after you've beat that till it's smooth, then you're adding 1 cup of milk at a time. So, the bowl's steamy, so I don't think it really matters though. Okay, now she's going to beat that till it's smooth without lumps.
It's splashy.
Okay, I do need a spatula. I have you a spatula.
Oh. I heard you say you were getting one, but I didn't see it. Okay, hold on. This is not looking very
Healthy.
Yes. Thank you. I prefer a hand mixer, like that you hold. I don't like these ones with the base
That would
on it.
be why it's a hand mixer.
Well, I didn't know if this was called a hand mixer too. Never mind. I'm sorry that I don't know all your high-tech lingo, alright? Ew. I don't know how that's ever going to be non-chunky, Mom. It's pretty weird.
We'll beat it.
I'm trying.
Beat it. Beat it.
Beat it. Just beat it.
Just splash everywhere.
I'm doing at 6.
Should I go faster? Maybe I shouldn't. There's lumps.
Maybe we should use a different beater. We'll try a different beater.
Okay, let me check on this. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, that's pretty
What, this
creepy. This looks like cottage cheese, except more liquidy. Yes. Oh,
Now we'll try this again.
okay.
Oh, maybe you were supposed to gradually add the cup of milk.
Does it say that?
Yes. I gradually fast.
Well, jeez. We were doomed from the start.
How's that looking?
Probably better-ish. I don't know. Well, there's lumps, but they're not that bad.
No, that looks good.
Okay.
Okay, then it says
The rest of the milk.
to add the rest
We can put in the other stuff yet?
and the mix and the pudding mixes.
Oh, Lord. That's not going to be right. Hold on. Ew. My fingers got
Okay.
stuff on them. Okay.
And then beat that until it's smooth.
Oh, I can do that. We better turn that on. Well, I don't know. Okay, so while my mom is in the other room, I'm going to test this because it don't look so right. And actually, it tastes a whole lot better than it looks, which is good because I was getting worried. Look at that, it's still lumpy. Do you see all the lumps? Oh well, I can't get them out, so we're gonna lump it up. And now she's coming back.
Okay, so now we have let the pastry cool and we're going to spread the cold mixture over the puffed pastry. It says that you beat it until it was smooth, but you know, that's why we get our name, Epic Fail, because there's quite a few lumps in there, but when that's cold you put that in the fridge for a half an hour and then you top it with the whipped cream, so then maybe nobody will even know that there's lumps because hopefully they're not too big. And we're thinking of trying this no-cook vanilla ice cream, but why would you cook ice cream? Because pretty sure then it wouldn't be ice cream anymore if you'd cooked it. So we're going to think on that one. So while we let this cool, we'll take a break and we'll get right back to you with the topping. Okay, now that that's chilled for a half hour, we're pretending, you go ahead and you get your thawed Cool Whip and you spread that on your dessert. We're just going to do half of it for right now.
You want to explain why we're only doing half?
We're only doing half because we haven't really set it up as long as we should. We want to be able to get the kids taste tests and let you know whether it's a fail or not. And I'm shaking up the magic shell so that it will be ready to be spread on. Now that,
no eclair I've ever seen before.
now that she has spread on the Cool Whip, you take your magic shell and you drizzle. Oh, you drizzle that on. And then we're going to put it back in the refrigerator for just a few minutes so that it will crackle, and we will be right back with you. And taste.
Mom, what is this?
You like that? Arson, here's your taste. Oh, that's a big bite.
What do you think?
Do you like that? He likes that. Now Harley.
I can't get it.
Then hold on to it.
Some kids you still need to feed.
Where's open the door? Why the door? Ew. Okay, thank you.
Ashley, what do you think of the dessert?
Well, I've tackled quite a big piece so far. I must say, it is pretty good, although the crust part is kind of weird. But
It tastes kind of good.
Now we'll have Stratton.
That's why you don't play
I
with
mean-
me. Stop.
It's pretty good.
Harley, stop.
One thing I have noticed about this dessert is the crust is a little bit different. I don't know whether that was our epic fail or whether it was just the way the recipe called for. But it was a little bit tough cutting, and so that was the only problem that we did see. But I think overall we did pretty good. So we'll see you next time. Be sure to follow us. Bye.